getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Ada runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
He points out the Defiant, despite it being difficult to miss from your vantage point.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
Ada nods towards something further up the beach.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lord. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Your steward appears to be lodged between some rocks. Despite this, her tone is warmly cheerful. Where are we?
Don't know, but it's real pretty.
Difficult to say for certain. The Deadfire is spotted with islands, some quite small. The good news is that if the storm hasn't spun us round entirely, I'd say we're in charted waters. I believe the Valian Trading Company operates in the region.
An outward-looking mercantile order from the Valian Republics. The 30,000 employees are tasked with delivering profit on the homeland's investment. In the Deadfire, this means refining and exporting luminous ardra in enormous quantities.
Hence that little visit from that wretched pirate captain.
Let's get going.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lord, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
My soul passed into the beyond and Baraf gave me a choice. Find Eothas or die.
These gods. You make one deal with them to stop a madman, and the next thing you know, they're threatening your soul.
That isn't much of a choice. But castle or no castle, you are still my lord, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Quest journal. As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you are ever stuck, open it to review your notes by pressing the journal button in the lower center of the screen or the J key. Some of the quests you receive may be challenging until your character has achieved a higher level. A quest that is beyond your character's current level will be marked in your journal with 1, 2 or 3 skulls, one for every level. If a quest is more than 3 levels above your character's current level, then the skulls will appear red.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Let's go! Yeah, we keep him as a fighter. Selecting characters. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag a marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. To select the entire party, press the party button to lower center of the screen or the backspace key. Yeah, fighter. And it sounds like this game has a combat music bug as well in its turn-based mode, and it still thinks we're in combat right now. Hence the because of that, this aggressive music. Here we are now. This is the actual normal music.
So many souls lost. Surely someone else survived.
Okay, let's go then.
Somebody, per con Blanca!
Going to loot all this. Ingredients. You have found an ingredient. Ingredients can be used to enchant unique weapons, armor and shields, as well as to craft food, scrolls, potions and other items. Select the crafting in the party stash to view your ingredients. The Defiant is looking far worse for wear after its unexpected landfall. The hull has splintered in several places along the keel, while the tattered sails stand as evidence of your battle with the pirates. The Defiant is a ship purchased with the last of Caed Nu's riches. It has borne you from the eastern reach to the Deadfire archipelago. The deck of the Defiant is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beached whale each time the waves roll in, but it doesn't seem to be listing further. You may be able to climb up. Rope and grappling hook. Use your grappling hook. One good throw and the hook sails up and over the rail, hatching firmly. A few tugs suggest that the grappling hook should hold fast. You have lost item, rope and grappling hook. Use grappling hook to climb. The rope makes the ascent considerably easier, and you soon find yourself climbing up over the rail. Irina.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought.
A Valiant term for captain. The sheen of sweat on her brow and the wan cast to her features belies Irina's casual greeting.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Valiant expletive or curse. Irina's leg bears a bloody gouge along the length of her shin, and the swelling around her knees suggests a nasty break. Graft a splint from... This is because of survival. Craft a splint from some debris. I'll patch you up as best as I can, but you'll want to stay off the leg as much as possible.
I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita.
Irina watches you work with obvious relief. Once you're through, she gives the leg a tentative stretch.
It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima.
Very an expression of gratitude.
Have you found any of the others yet?
Not yet.
I'll start a fire. If any of the others are out there, hopefully they'll see it and turn up.
Alright. That's one crewmate we rescued. Climb down.
Enemies.
A young boar. Attack!
Suey. Suey.
Combat attack results. All characters in game have 4 defenses against attacks: deflection, fortitude, reflex and will. These defenses are based on their attributes, level, items and other effects. The more powerful the character, the higher their defenses will be, and the harder they will be to hit or affect with abilities. The attack roll is a random number between 1 and 100, to which is added the difference between the attack's accuracy and the targeted defense. Either of these 4. If accuracy is less than the defense, the attack roll suffers a penalty. If accuracy is greater than the defense, the attack roll gains a bonus. A higher final attack roll is always better. 0 or less is a miss. 1 to 49 grace, 50 to 99 hit, and hit 100 plus is a crit. A miss has no effect. A hit has the standard listed effect. A grace does less damage and has a shorter duration for effects. A crit does more damage, has higher penetration, and a longer duration for effects. Just a regular attack. Just a grace.
What do you need?
Okay. We can knock down. Shoves an enemy with enormous force, knocking them prone and causing damage. Let's try this one. Use a shield to attempt to block incoming weapon attacks, completely resisting the attack if successful at the cost of initiative. Can we knock this one prone?
Yeah.
Actually did. Okay, let's attack!
Sure.
It's dead! Dead boar.
Yeah?
Who are you? You're a ghost.
Fancy seeing you here.
The spirit's voice warps and shifts, muted as if by great distance, even though he grins brightly at you.
I can't see much of anything, really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
The ship ran aground in a storm. You died.
Storm? That's strange. You'd think a man would recall a storm. It's like someone cut away a part of my memory. There's just this big black hole. It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
Barav charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife, so I suppose you're my responsibility now.
Oh. Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Come along then. The spirit falls and is stepped behind you, radiating cheer.
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
Watcher, over here.
There he is. Cheetopek.
It is good to see you well, Watcher. I believe the boars were hoping for easy meat.
Cheetopek greets you with a relieved nod and checks the pistol at his hip.
The bosun, Beadle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. Stubborn old dwarf.
So why are you out here?
I was able to calm one of the boars with a spell. For a time, at least. By the time I was through, I had lost sight of Beadle. I remained here, hoping he would return quickly. He has not.
What happened?
After we made landfall, you mean? I woke and Beadle was close by, swearing fit to bring Andra's wrath upon us a second time. We began to search for supplies.
Goddess of oceans, forgotten things, loss, relentlessness, and mourning. Said to have once fallen in love with the moon and to have tried to draw it near with catastrophic consequences. People bring tokens to her temples and things they wish to forget, and her clergy sees the tokens cast into the sea.
I came over this way in hopes of gathering some of that blood moss over there. I thought it might be of use. I imagine the boars had the same idea.
I look for Beodul.
I will make for the campfire. I must get this pistol cleaned if it's going to be of any use. Be careful in there, Captain.
I've got it.
Got some blood moss. Another ghost up here. Isn't there supposed to be a light? You can't get over there. The cave. Yeah, let's go. Stealth. Press the stealth button in the lower center of the screen or use the Alt key. You have the selected characters. Enter or exit stealth.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
Hmm? Pox cap. Oh ha! It's a cave beetle! So it's one level above our own, I guess? It seems. Can we surprise attack it?
I'm on it. Hey.
Stealth detection. When a character in stealth enters the hearing radius or vision cone of a bystander, the bystander will start to detect them. The rate of detection is determined by the character's stealth skill and the level of the bystander, and it is faster in the vision cone than in the hearing radius. You can hover your cursor over any character while in stealth to see their hearing radius and vision cone. Some items, such as noisemakers, can be used to distract and move bystanders while you explore in stealth. Okay then.
Yeah. Take him down.
Hmm?
Love it!
Let's take a look.
A skeleton. Oh.
Got it.
Woo! Abilities. Each character has their own ability bar that holds all of their active abilities, including spells, powers, invocations, etc. Use an ability, click it. Some abilities automatically target the user, but most require you to specify a target by clicking on it. Some abilities target an area of effect AoE. The most common area of effect is circle. If your area of effect is displayed as two circles, one larger than the other, friendly characters caught in the margin between the circles will never be harmed by it. There's always a safe zone. Most abilities draw power from a resource unique to each character class. Barbarian, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger and Rogue abilities draw from a pool that is full at the start of every combat. Each ability subtracts a cost from that resource until it is entirely exhausted. Unlike Barbarians and Fighters, Druids, Priests and Wizards do not have a common resource pool for all of their abilities. Instead, in each fight they can cast a number of spells from each spell level they have access to. Chanters, Cyphers and Monks start with a fraction of their total resource pool and must build it up over time in each fight. Each class gains their resource in a different way. Unlike all other classes, they can continue to replenish their resources throughout the fight.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting right here. Do they have ranged attacks? Or they just...
Keeping quiet.
Or it just ends right now. Okay. I can live with that.
Wait. Look there.
Looking directly in my direction.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! No staff attack. Okay. What is this one? Visage of Death's Herald. Use your watcher's power to gaze through your target's eyes deep into their soul, temporarily frightening them. I don't know if this works against undead skeletons. I'm not sure, man.
Sure.
Ooh. Getting some goods here, some good hits here. Bam!
What do you need?
Will do.
So we have a dead man here, waterlogged note. Still no sign of Benweth. How much longer are we gonna wait? The wet's already ruined half our take. And get your stinking construct under control. It's been hanging out by that crystal. I swear, it's been giving me the eye. Got some lockpicks. Okay. So of course we don't have a thief character with us right now.
I'll get it open.
Lockpick failed. Yeah, they don't have anything in lockpicking right now. So this chest is beyond our reach right now.
On it. Looks like Steady does it.
Oh! Alright. Here we go. Okay, I can't... Can we drop this? Okay, we can go in and attack them. Do it.
Hey.
Engagement. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. If an engaged character moves away from the character engaging them, they will provoke a disengagement attack. An interrupt, such as the fighter's knockdown, can break engagement to allow a safe exit. Some abilities, such as the rogue's escape, allow a character to get away without provoking a disengagement attack.
Leave it to me.
No movement! Pathfinder Kingmaker all over again. Interrupt. Some abilities specify that they can interrupt a character. When a character is hit with an interrupt, their current action is lost, along with any resources, including quick items they were using. Interrupts can be blocked by concentration. If a character with concentration is hit by an interrupt, they lose their concentration, but are not interrupted.
Yeah?
So maybe this one first.
Stay behind me.
Let's go.
Nice one. I hit both.
Hey. I'm on it.
God damn it.
What do you
It's
mean?
still not dead. Come on. Bestiary. Defeating creatures will progressively unlock their entries in the bestiary. As you unlock more information in the bestiary, you will be rewarded more experience. Okay, can we knock him down maybe? Or
Got it.
Yeah?
Edda? Knock down? Alright. Well, that didn't last for long.
Yeah? Pharaothus!
But it's dead now anyway.
What's a metal killing machine doing out here by himself in a cave anyway? Collecting his thoughts?
A vessel bone. Sounds nice. I take it. +5 ammunition. A dozen paintings, mildewed and worthless, line the wall.
Oh, it looks about as good as it smells at this point.
Line the wall amongst broken bottles and rotting wood.
Well, that's gonna be hard to clean.
Ring of minor protection. Fortitude, reflex, and will. Rings can feature plain, bands, or jewels in settings. Magical rings may bestow a variety of special properties or defenses on the wearer. Their small size allows their enchantments to complement similar enchantments from other items and spells, and this versatility has made them popular among adventurers. Take all. Oh.
I've got it.
Scroll of Fan of Flames. So about this ring. +5 fortitude, reflex, and save. So yeah, these 3. Will, I mean. The lowest one we have is a will on our barbarian, so I'm just going to give him this one. There's Beodu.
Damned pirates! Andra, take your scabrous souls for fish food.
Bayadol. Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
Adair! And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've got myself in a spot of trouble. Been trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
Yeah, requirement not met for any of this. I'll see what I can do.